Hey everyone, it's Chad Pavel, CPA for Entrepreneurs. Today I want to talk about how to buy a business and 5 places to find great, profitable, viable businesses for sale right now. So let's jump into a couple of different website resources where businesses are currently being listed. So the first place to look is BizBuySell.com. And if you head to BizBuySell.com, you'll see that it's actually a search engine for businesses for sale. So if I wanted to find businesses in, let's say, the food and restaurant industry in Colorado with a minimum of $100,000 purchase price or listing price, you can see here we've got probably a couple hundred restaurants for sale right here in Colorado. Now, what happens when you click on one of these listings? Well, it's very similar to a real estate listing, right? Where you have some metrics of the business. In this case, most of the time, you're going to see gross revenue or EBITDA, which is earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization. Hopefully they'll give you a cash flow number and anything else relevant to your potential purchasing decision. Another really good thing to look for is seller financing, where the seller, the current owner of the business, is going to offer you some sort of typically a loan or payback period for you to buy the company from them. So they will actually help out with the financing, in this case $180,000 at 8% over 3 years. So that will mean you only need to get a little bit less funding. You'll need to get about $150,000 or so in funding from someone else, $175,000. So that will definitely help you out here. So what I would recommend is go to BizBuySell and just check out the industries, locations, the types of businesses, and perhaps the price point of business that you are interested in. So that's a great site to go to. Number 2 is BizQuestcom. Now, this is a very similar listing site to BizBuySell, but of course you do have different brokers on here, different types of businesses from time to time. And so what I recommend you do is just check this out. So let's say we wanted to go look at Chicago, Illinois, automotive companies. You click on search. And very similar that we have a listing price, we have cash flow numbers, we have some more information about the website, about the company here. If you just click on this one, for example, Commercial Auto Body Shop, it'll give you all the key metrics that you as a potential business owner and business buyer should be concerned with. So this is BizQuest.com. Number 3 is Craigslist, of all places. Let me go back to the homepage, but when you're on your homepage here on Craigslist, you can go and click on the for sale category, and if you just scroll on down, you'll see a couple of things. Business is probably the first one you want to click on. You'll see here that you have all sorts of different things being sold. You'll see a lot of restaurants being sold or restaurant equipment being sold. Here's a sign business that's being sold and some more details about it here. Here's some more equipment for restaurants. Here's some homes for sale. Here's some more equipment for sale. You'll see a lot of turnover in the restaurant industry. Here's a gas station for sale. Here's some more just equipment for sale. And of course, you'll have people who end up mixing in their own business advertisements here. But from time to time, this can be a great place to go to acquire business assets, not necessarily a running business, but of course, if you need cheap equipment, whether it's restaurant equipment or a vending machine or, here we go, framing nails, for example, or even a full gas station, you can very likely find it here on Craigslist. Don't be afraid to click on different locations. Craigslist is number 3. Number 4 is businessesforsale.com. Very obvious website domain here. But if you just scroll on through us.businessesforsale, you'll see that, again, in very similar format, you have an asking price, and they disclose all sorts of information about these types of businesses. But if you look at this one, for example, here's a yoga studio in Connecticut. It is being sold for $10,000, so it's probably just the equipment. You can see that they're not making a whole lot of money here. It's probably just the equipment and for the ability to take over the lease, which it's difficult to buy and almost doesn't even make sense. Here's a couple more things. You see a ton of pizzerias. Here's a spa and salon. This is a pretty good business, actually. Selling price of $300,000. It's doing about $560,000 in annual revenue and cash flow of about 20% of that, which is about $100,000. So they're asking 3 times annualized earnings for this particular business, which is a spa and salon in New Haven. So 12 employees, been around 15 years, so you know it's a pretty established business. Now, as always, you want to call up the broker and make sure you do all of your due diligence before acquiring a company. So this is businessesforsale.com, another great listing site here. Of course, just be careful and make sure you ask all the questions you need before committing any sort of money or writing any sort of offer letter. And number 5 is businessbroker.net. So let's search for a different state here. Go to Indiana. And let's go to all, and we're going to look for, let's go on down and find something different than food and beverage. Let's find a manufacturing company. And of course, you can enter all the criteria you want from asking price to time frame. But what I recommend you do is just go and look at the high-level information. Get all of the information. Nothing listed for sale here. Let's go back and try something else. Let's go to all business categories just to make it very simple for you. Here we go. So 217 listings in Indiana on this particular website. And many times you'll see some of the same listings across BizBuySell, BizQuest, even businessesforsale.com. You'll see some franchises mixed in here. You'll see a lot of different offers, but again, just gives you a great idea of what's for sale. What are the asking prices in relation to cash flow or to revenue for different types of industries? And you'll start to see that both the industry, the size, the growth rate, the uniqueness of the business will impact the asking price and the multiple of earnings or revenue that business owner or broker is listing the company for. And of course, you have loopnet.com if you wanted to look for business real estate for sale. Many times they will list the real estate in addition to the business itself that may be in that particular office or building. But if you're looking to get into real estate, commercial real estate, loopnet.com is essentially the MLS, and it only features commercial properties, special use properties, multifamilies. You can see all sorts of interesting things here. Here's a multifamily for sale. So that actually wasn't 5, that was 6 websites to look at. Go to BizBuySell.com, check out BizQuest.com, Craigslist, BusinessesForSale.com, BusinessBroker.net, and LoopNet.com. If you're looking to buy a business or a piece of real estate, these are some great places to start. Again, I'm Chad Pavel, the Entrepreneur's CPA. I wish you the best, and happy selling out there. Have a great day.